Hello friends, this is Miss Olive. If you have followed my on-demand videos and teaching, from creating a flow of the day to using a class management app, you are probably hoping I'll cover more about Class Dojo. And you're right. As of the making of this video, as far as I know, only Class Dojo has a feature that allows you to have a reward and consequence system in classroom or during remote learning away from the classroom. Now, before I show you how reward and consequence promotes accountability during remote learning, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to fellow teachers who could make use of this information. Let's begin. Reward and consequence, accountability during remote learning by yours truly, Miss Olive Abarquez. Now, the pros of a rewards and consequence system or reward and consequence system is that it reinforces positive behavior, helps develop self-esteem, communicate that the adults are paying attention. It fosters social connection during remote learning, which is really important. And of course, it develop accountability. What does that mean? Our students know that when they are working online, we are actually watching them, and whatever work they submit actually matters. Okay, how do we show that? Okay, here we go. So, if you remember, I talked about making an account in Class Dojo, and right away when you open your Class Dojo, you will see the avatars or monsters of your students, right? So, if you want to give them points, you can just actually go here. Okay, and being on task, participating, working hard, they already made those for you. But what if you want to give them points for doing, let's see, the math class? So you're gonna look for an icon that shows math class. Okay, let's find an icon. Come on now, keep moving. Okay, I'll use a calculator, and I would say math. Okay. Completed classwork. And you want to give 1 point for that. Okay. So you also want to add the opposite of it as a consequence. You still want to show the same icon, which is a calculator. And you want to say math incomplete classwork. And it's all up to you if you want to give them a negative point or just leave it as 0. That means you're just giving it as a warning. Personally, I did not give them I did not take away a lot from their points. I left that with 0, but for the sake of demonstration, let's say for every time they don't complete their work, you take away 1 point from their Class Dojo. Okay, now let's see how this works. So, Cameron Diaz finally was being untasked and she completed her math work. Okay, so she gets a point of that. But Catriona did not do her work. So you go to needs work and then you would click on math incomplete and you will take away 1 point from her. Now, how does this work on the side of the students? How does this look like? I need to make another video for that because I would not be able to show this within the 5-minute time frame that I'm going to complete this video right now. So now that I have shown to you that you can actually reward or give a consequence to your students here in Class Dojo, I want to talk about my next slide. Okay. So in my next slide, I talked about what you are going to do in order to implement this reward and consequence system in your classroom so that you can promote accountability right away on the first week of remote learning. So what to do? Create your Class Dojo account and start adding your students.